I've watched robots go to Mars and explore all sorts parts of the solar system, but when people are on the spaceship, then we pay attention. It's clear it's captivated the attention of the world right now.
I was just thinking how tiny we are and how much more we have yet to discover about the world, about the universe. Yeah.
I was thinking about all the years it took to get to that point, and it's just seconds, you know, just to blast off. I'm like, that's pretty amazing.
We watched the rocket take off, and it was just exciting. I can't say I cried. I don't think anyone was crying, but in the living room, but we were glued to it. You can see Artemis at the end of this green line. It's gonna try and reach the moon somewhere over there. Any kid that grew up in the 80s can't help but remember some of the previous launches that didn't go so well. And so that's how, like, it looks the same to me. You see the big plume, and then you just get a little nervous, but this one was lovely and it went to where it should go. Taking amazing pictures, figuring out all the surface structures on the moon. One of the things we know is that there's a bunny in the moon. That's the famous moon rabbit from different cultures, mostly in the Pacifics. Sending it back and analyzing it. And so we can create these maps of the moon. You can go fly around on the moon yourself at home on a computer. The other thing that we look at is the geology of the moon. So this is an amazing map that took years and years to put together, but it's color-coded geologic record of every surface of the moon. So this is differentiated by color, showing different ages and different origins of different structures on the lunar surface. The main purpose of this trip is to test out the Orion capsule and figure out all the things it takes to get people that far. So there's been a few issues they've had to figure out en route, and they're doing that, but it's all new technology, right? Even just like I said during the show, sending back information. They're doing that with lasers now as opposed to radio waves, so that needs testing and figuring out. So that's the main purpose of the crewed mission, is for tests. It's not, the plans for the landing mission, I believe, are now currently for Artemis IV, which is in 2028.
50 years, we are going to some place that we basically figured we have explored it all, but then we realized, oh, there's now water, there's some more discoveries yet to be made. So I think it's regarding that, to explore it more, to learn more about it. Yeah.
It's a great big universe, and we're just a speck.
And while I like to drop people off on Earth, I don't necessarily take you all the way back to New York, so you'll have to find your way. Sometimes we do go check it out, and also go back for our trip to the center of the planet.
Alright, we'll have to come back one day. Thank you so much. How far in advance do you typically?
I try and do it sort of